Now we're working new details on the Boston Marathon bombings as we first reported since news broke. One of the suspects arrested yesterday is accused of throwing out Tsarnaev's backpack that had fireworks inside.
That sent federal agents to the Crapo Hill landfill in New Bedford on a massive recovery operation. It's a meticulous process that requires more than just skill. Eyewitness News reporter Nicole Estefan joins us now live in our newsroom with the new details.
Well, beyond luck, it's a painstaking process to find evidence buried in mounds of debris. But as we saw yesterday, it's not impossible. So we went right to the source to find out how a landfill search is conducted.
A needle in a haystack. We wanted to know how the FBI found relevant evidence connected to the Boston bombing, like these fireworks, amongst all this trash in a New Bedford landfill.
It's very painstaking, undesirable.
We sat down with Captain Edward Lee with the Woonsocket Police Department. He was heavily involved in Rhode Island's first massive landfill search to help find human remains to put now convicted serial killer Jeffrey Malhot behind bars.
So what we had to do is locate the dumpsters, and then we tracked where the dumpsters were dumped and on which days that they were dumped.
Much like the FBI in New Bedford, they started their search by identifying the dumpsters. The FBI zoning in on one behind the New Bedford apartment where two of the bombing suspects' friends lived. Landfills often keep detailed records of which trucks dumped their loads in which cells on a given day and can pinpoint an area to search. Still, tons of trash is dumped, so finding a single item involves manpower, persistence, and with any luck, time on the side of the investigators.
They just keep building up layers and layers and layers. And if you go back a year or 2 years, it's virtually impossible to find anything after a certain amount of time.
Something else we've learned may have helped the FBI investigators in New Bedford. The Crapo Hill landfill is only about 40 acres, which is relatively small for a landfill, so that may have helped them in their search for that evidence. Live in the newsroom, Nicole Estefan, Eyewitness News.